What's up, guys, and welcome back to the podcast. So, we are so entirely glad that all of you are here. Trust me, we are so glad. And we want to say thank you for being generous enough to listen to the podcast if you have. Because today is going to be really, really big. And you're probably thinking, no, what do you mean by really big? Well, what I mean by really big is a lot of big topics today. Because, yeah, if you don't know, South Carolina, Georgia, and Tennessee, Florida, all those places who just went through Hurricane Helene. And some places even, like Florida just now again, went through a new hurricane called Hurricane Milton. I know it's so crazy to think that hurricanes can happen like that. Wow. But we wanted to say thank you for all the prayers that have been sent out. And just thank you again for everything, because many of us, well, like some people, not me specifically, but some people don't have a home, some people don't have other things, and like it's fun, but still knowing, I mean, it's cool to get to go through something that you've never had to go through, but it's definitely not fun to go through a hurricane. That's like a fact. So one of our big topic questions is, what did it feel like going through Helene? Because if you don't know, yeah, it was Helene. It didn't feel like bad, but it was just like so scary because the winds were very big, very bad, just like a big bad wolf. Like it was kind of scary to have to see it happen. But if you go to YouTube, the link will be in this description below. In this video, there is a YouTube short that I have. It's called Hurricane Helene and SC. That's how you can find that. So it's pretty easy and simple to navigate throughout the hurricane, like the video, because the video does show the wind. The winds were terrible here. We had 70 miles an hour winds. We had even worse in some parts of South Carolina. Like some of the parts were like, oh yeah, it's fine and dandy. There was not much going on, but a lot of other places were just like absolutely horrific. Like we said here, not that bad, but wow. There was a lot of stuff, like a lot of debris and stuff after the fact, but still, like, wow. So yes, we've been cleaning up trees and limbs and stuff. Like we had a huge limb fall in the front yard. We got that all clipped up and trimmed up. So that's done now. That part is done. We have another tree in the backyard. Pretty bad, but we're not having to chop that up. So it's just a pretty good idea. So let me just show y'all some things of what we like, some aftermaths in some different places, because some aftermaths of Helene really bad. Like, okay, I'm gonna screen share us so y'all can really see. Okay, so like as you can see, we do have some pretty crazy images. Okay, let's see South Carolina, because South Carolina, don't get me wrong, South Carolina got hit really bad too. Not Christmas items, okay. So, like, here, I mean, I love to see here that people were getting together. They were getting some gas cans filled. Because, Hurricane Helene, it was bad. But not only that, we did have kind of fun, kind of cleaning up. Because, like, in the podcast, it's a Christian podcast, so I say it all the time. Everything happens for a reason. Like, it does happen for a reason. Just trust me. So, if we see, like, here, some cars got destroyed, well, there's a reason for that. I mean, it could be bad or good. So, a lot of just craziness and just horrific. Wow. So, like, the aftermaths, I mean, it wasn't bad. Like, I know Florida, they had a lot of bad. We're fixing to give you a sneak peek of really what this is from a local meteorologist here, but this is like what what we saw like during Helene. So if the sound does not work, I'm so sorry.
In Walhalla, still reporting 3 miles per hour, same in Franklin, because the eye wall is sitting right over these areas, and this wind is pushing in on the backside. Somebody brought this up a little bit ago. The winds actually will shift direction.
Okay, so as you can see, we did have that was when the storm moved out. So that was not. I mean, we had winds then, but really, like during the storm I mean, after the fact, we did have some pretty tremendous, some crazy winds, but like, I think in some areas, I think the wind topped out about, I don't know, but it was like, maybe someplace topped out at 80, 90, but wow. So, I mean, going through it, like, I mean, the title of this episode is going through Hurricane Helene, but we're still, and we're still talking about it, because, wow, I mean, okay, so, like, here's an image of a bridge that got washed sort of out. We won't have any audio with this one, but after the ad, if there is an ad, okay, here was like the main parts. Like, look, all through here was a nice little river. Like, this road destroyed. Look, it's just crazy. The whole bridge got washed out. Yeah, like we could see that here. I mean, sky cams were like, it was so scary it was like to the point where you could see, like, when they brought up the map of the web, like how fast the wind was going, like it was not even showing anymore because it was so bad. Like, they were knocking out the little receiver things, so we couldn't receive the wind, like all the wind and all of that stuff. So, I mean, sitting inside watching that, wow. I mean, like, I mean, I don't want to say it was. I mean, it was cool to get to see once in a lifetime, because not all the time do you get to just see a hurricane happened in a place that, like, you never would see one. So we're gonna try to get basically an image of when, but like during Hurricane Helene, what we like our wind conditions. We're gonna try to get those right now. So I'm gonna try to get it like September. So it would have been I don't even know when. It was September. I can't even remember what day it was. Um, so really, we went through Hurricane Helene, September 26th through the 7th. But okay, so now we're gonna get us fixing to pull up for y'all. Okay, this is like 3 days after. Okay, so you see, here we are. We're not in Columbia. It's our location's a little off today, or right now. This may have been where I was coming from. So we get our HD data. Cloud cover was amazing. So this, so turning into our radar. So really, Hurricane Helene kind of settled down somewhere down in here. I'm sorry, I have the wrong date up. Okay, this is right now Hurricane Milton. So I need to stop and bring us back into September. It was really the 26th, maybe. Okay, this is just gonna be a cloud view because okay, here's Hurricane Helene. So this is what here we saw at home. Okay, so we saw that really bad cloud cover. I can't get it to show our really, I can't really, but see, here's the eye wall of this storm right here. Kind of metro area, Washington, Chicago, all around there. Okay, so now we're going to see if we can get the winds. I don't know for a fact if we can get the wind to show y'all how bad it was. May not go back that far. Oh, it will. Okay, so this is September 29th. So this was a few days after Hurricane Helene. So really, here at home, we kind of went down. So once you really saw Hurricane Helene into impact, like wind kind of died down and got back to normal. So that's good. At least it got back down. But I'll have to see if I can find during right after Hurricane Helene or kind of during it. Like I have screen recordings of. I don't know if I'll be able to find it now. It's not Hurricane Helene is what I had, but it it was so crazy. So the link for the video, it will be below, so we'll have that. So y'all will be able to see the what it kind of felt like. Oh, actually, I'll put it in the link below, and then I'll put it right on the screen for us as well, because I'm going to show y'all how bad. Here we go. Oh, sorry, y'all. So, like I said, pretty bad weather conditions. I can't get the audio to play, but It wasn't muted, so I don't know, whatever. So you saw, I mean, it was pretty bad. Pretty bad. That was just the winds. So Hurricane Helene in South Carolina, like Florida, there's many people, like North Carolina right now, still many people without homes. Like, it was so tremendous. Like, how bad it really got to be. Like, now I'm going to show y'all a graph, because this whole podcast today is about Hurricane Helene, so I'm going to give y'all kind of a little graph. So here we are, we're right here at around Friday at 8 p.m. South Carolina, upstate Greenville. But see, when it hit Friday, the outer bands were so bad, I would say. Like you like literally could not even. So we're gonna try to get I'm gonna try to get y'all a little picture. So, like, I got some friends that I know in Georgia, they had to cut down so many trees. Like, some places, it was kind of weird. They had lots of trees, and some places they didn't. So, thank you for joining us today on the podcast. Remember, if you want to email us about any topic, go to your email and compose a new email to info nwrpod@gmail.com. Again, that's info.nwrpod@gmail.com. And our sponsors today still remain as Internet Services LLC and NWR Photography on Pinterest. Have a great weekend. God bless.